I started recording.
I don't think it was.
Hell yeah. Really funny joke, Emily. That was
wasn't a
really
joke.
funny. Wasn't that really funny?
It was pretty
Hello?
up there.
Yeah, that was really... Oh, man.
This is discriminatory.
Okay. So,
Against jokes.
when we last left off, you had successfully burrowed your way out of Wetwood Coven and started walking your way towards Terrebonne with Renshax, with O'Malley crying. Yes, that was where we left off. So, let's pick up as you're approaching the Terrebonne. I mean, as you're approaching the Terrebonne city walls. Was the walk mostly in silence, would you say?
O'Malley was crying.
Yeah.
Vigor is very confused. He's kind of not talking because if Ariana looks at him, so Vigor, doesn't actually express much with his face. He's kind of stony faced all the time, but if you do look at him, he does look kind of confused because Ariana didn't swing that plan with him, and now he's just kind of going along with it. He's trusting her judgment on it, but it's just, I thought we had a plan. What's going on? What's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know. I think again, you haven't asked him first.
Yeah.
I feel like Ariana is sort of to some extent lost faith in that plan. Didn't really think there was a realistic way they could get their money's worth out of him doing anything else.
Right.
Then.
Well, that's the thing. Vigor doesn't want to mention it right now because, he's in his shot, and it's like, just play along. Just play along.
Renshax is, of course, Renshax is still, has just a webbed up eye patch and a web jock strap.
No, Ariana has made him some slightly more, reasonable clothes. Essentially just some really, loose, baggy, almost like chino pants, and essentially just, a really loose, quickly put together tank top. Something very cheap and not, almost like prisoner clothes or something, but still more...
Yeah, it's a striped vest.
Gotcha.
Actually, guys, I just have a question. Did we ever... Someone stole our clothes way back. Did we ever get those back? Or
No.
did we
Nope.
just...
No.
You're all wearing,
white silk.
White silk right now.
I forget. Did Ariana make O'Malley's basically just a burlap sack?
Ooh, that's good. Actually, we're gonna make that canon now, yeah.
O'Malley's in a onesie?
Yeah, just like a burlap sack, essentially. That's good. That's better than what I initially had for him. Yeah. Vigor's just in pants. Vigor doesn't have a shirt. He hasn't asked for one yet, and Ariana's,
Well, she does. She's not complaining, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, now.
That's actually a good point. Why hasn't he asked?
I don't know, but Ariana, again, hey, if you're
Ariana's not gonna press the issue.
Can I rewind just when you made him a vest? Vigor just goes, "Can I get a vest?"
He didn't get a vest, he got a tank top.
That's that's a vest.
No, it's not.
It is in our parlance. Vest is a crossover term, not like a suit vest, but a tank top kind of vest is considered a vest.
That's ridiculous.
Well, I'm sorry.
The UK is cancelled.
You know what? Fine. I'll have I asked for a string vest. I'm gonna go full hobo.
No. Ariana makes Vigor a tank top, a nicer one than Renshax.
Nice. Oh, I actually have written up. She sent me a DM about this, but we'll sort that out when we're in Terrebonne and have downtime.
Interesting. So
it's about clothes.
Nice. As you're approaching Terrebonne, the two guards were mostly just kind of shooting the shit with each other until they notice you approaching. They give you the usual
Oh wait, that's what a string vest is? No, hell yeah, Ariana makes that.
Gives you a glance of acknowledgement before looking back away, and then they do a double take. And they immediately get actually straighten up and stop, not in their casual posture anymore, as Renshax sighs. And as you approach, one of them just says, "Oh shit, Renshax, you're back." And Renshax is like, "Yeah, took a little stroll. Don't mention it. I'll be checking back in with the boys. Don't worry."
That's not good, because that means they knew he was gone.
You two just stay calm, huh? And they just kind of glance at each other like, "All right," and open the gates for you. And one of them glances up. "Oh, hey, Nutcuck. Wondering where you've been."
Yeah, bet you have.
Uh-oh, that's not good. I just took a coffee stir out of the cup of coffee from work I've had sitting on my desk in a while, and there's a little lump of mold around the coffee stir.
That can't be good.
I'm gonna have to throw that out.
So, you walk into Terrebonne. It's a general, usual day in Terrebonne. People walking about their business. And Renshax turns to you and says, "Well, I'm going to go and see what's up in see what's up in the Lonely Pigeons. You're welcome to come."
I assume, we've been leading him there on his string.
You've had him on a leash?
Well, yeah, because his hands were tied up and just on, a web lead. With plenty of slack, not, dragging...
That.
Yeah, we did.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, Ariana never unbound his hands.
You say so.
I specifically had her, get out, because, initially she did it so he wouldn't, fall off, and then she just, specifically kept that on. So that his hands were tied up, so he couldn't, try anything.
Okay, well, in that case, he's like, "Alright, so, we could go to the Lonely Pigeons right now, but, personally, I'd like to get actual clothes and a glass eye."
Why do you... You don't need a glass eye.
I'd like a glass eye.
Can't get that at your Lonely Pigeon?
Not at the Lonely Pigeons. No, I got another place for stuff like this.
He's got the
Besides,
glass eye guy on retainer.
Besides, don't want the regular workforce seeing me like this.
What do you think, Figure?
Well, we can still keep an eye on him.
Yeah. Alright, then.
Besides, you wanted your hogs, right? Says Ariana.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that with the leash, Ariana gives it to Vigor so that, Vigor's a lot stronger than her.
Yeah. Okay. So now Vigor's got him on a leash.
Yeah.
It's
gonna be very hard for him to get new clothes and get changed with webbed up hands.
Well, we can, cut him free.
Yeah, I know. It's just, that's gonna become a question. He throws a coat in my face and runs while I struggle to pull it off.
So, he leads you to a place called a tailor called
Taylor.
Yeah.
A cut above.
Taylor Pierce.
Hello, are you
That's
Taylor
his literal
Pierce?
name is Taylor Pierce, and he's a tailor.
Nice.
Well, his fate was decided for him from an early age.
Yeah, nominative determinism.
It's happening.
Taylor Pierce the Taylor. Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, Neil, I have a good one. Actually.
But it's been established.
Alright, we're here. Gotta get to my leather guy. I don't know how I'm gonna change with my hands bound up.
Vigor looks at Arion. Should I?
No, Ariana just, cuts the restraints between his wrists,
It's that exact moment where you realize, even if Vigor doesn't fight weapons, he should carry a knife on him of some description.
Yeah, knives are super handy.
Yeah.
I got to use mine yesterday. I was the big hero. We couldn't open the plastic things on these bottles, and then I was like, wait, guys, I have a knife.
So yeah, you all walk in, and there's...
We can't have knives here.
Just, elf there.
Even like a little pocket knife?
We could. No, Swiss Army knives I think are allowed. Anyway, yeah, sorry,
Well,
Neo.
I actually want.
There's an elf there, sort of stitching something together, and he looks up. It's like, "Oh my, Red Shacks, you're back. Where were you?" And Red Shack's like, "I don't mind it, Taylor. As you can see, I'm in need of a new getup, new leather shit, and gonna need you to donate one of your hogs. If you and Taylor's like, what do you mean one of my hogs? I mean, I gotta go kill one to collect leather. What do you mean donate?" And he looks at you, Ariana.
Yeah.
To
Ariana can't really skin something and then eat it. It takes like too long to skin something. Unfortunately, can't share this.
Renshax looks at him and says, "Consider, all right. You'll skin one hog for the leather, and the other hog, just consider it, our collection for the month." And he just kind of looks around like, "All right, that's weird, but okay." And
you know, and just Ariana sort of like I think says to Vigor, you know, you accompany Mr. Renshak here. I'll go see to this.
Vigor nods.
Not gonna eat in front of, you know. Maybe it would be good to eat in front of Renshak, but you know, not. She doesn't want to eat in front of Vigor.
So yeah, he has Renshak's weight in like a little booth while he goes out and skins one of his hogs.
So it's just
yeah.
Renshak sitting there with Vigor just probably like, you know, leaning against the wall by the door in the corner, and then just O'Malley crying.
No, he's not crying, but he's moping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he did notice that some of his pain went away, and he stopped being so debilitated once he said sorry to Ariana.
Yeah.
He's also just thinking a bit. So when I say sorry, pain go away.
Oh, that's a dangerous realization because now you're motivated to do it through actually impure means. I couldn't remember the right word.
Oh, by the way, Neo,
yeah.
I just want to mention, last session I grabbed Sanctuary, so I'm gonna have to have a safe house in here, so...
It doesn't have to be in Terrebonne. You could put it anywhere.
True. But we're probably gonna be in Terrible for a long as while.
We'll see.
Not necessarily.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
No.
Hold on to that.
Yeah, no, I'm holding on to that.
Keep it in your pocket. Alright, so...
Yeah, no, in O'Malley's just a very deep pocket in his burlap sack.
So yeah, eventually the guy comes back with some leather armor, and just throws it into the booth, and you hear Renshak's, you know, fiddling around with it, and he comes out in rough looking leather armor suit, and also looks at him and says, "Hey, you got a glass eye or anything?" "Oh, yeah, I've been meaning to ask about that. What happened?" "Oh, nothing to worry about. Just give me one to pop in." And he does so. Renshax very quickly pulls up the web, the web eye patch, and pops in the glass eye.
It makes a little
yanks off
sound.
the web eye patch, accidentally taking off some of his skin and like removing his eyebrow.
Yes.
Do you have a glass eyebrow?
All right. And yeah, he steps out. Seemingly, basically just none the worse for wear. Like he basically none the worse for wear, and like looks at you and says, "Well, that's me sorted. That's appearances sorted."
Yeah.
So.
Unlike us. I'm in a burlap sack made of web from a spider.
It's not burlap then, is it?
Shut up.
It's a silk sack. You're like the fanciest oboe there's ever been.
Yeah, it's fancy, but it's still a sack.
I already had a viscera in here. I thought I was out.
You were?
I don't think I ate anything.
Vigor just looks at Renshak and says, if you ever get in a fight, you're gonna want to pop that eye out. That could do some damage if it's in your head and you get clocked.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
Well, giving advice.
Yeah. Vigor's natural inclination is just looking at the glass eye and just realizing that's a big disadvantage.
The idea is to not get into unnecessary fights. I don't like scraps.
Well, just a bit of advice.
Mm-hmm. How long does it take the girl to eat?
How long does it usually take? Because we've never established an actual big time frame, or we probably did way
15, 30 minutes.
Yeah, he said, quarter of an hour, about maybe half an hour.
Yeah, of course.
Probably took a while for that leather armor to get put together as well.
Well,
yeah, probably. So yeah, let's say it's about 5 minutes for Ariana to finish eating after that.
Okay.
Is she eating extra fast today just so she gets things done?
Yeah.
Beating.
All right. And now Renshak kind of looks at all you and says, well, anything else you need to do, or should we just head on over to the place?
I mean, I guess we're just heading on in this.
Yeah, let's get this sorted.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you walk to the Lonely Pigeons. Upon entering, everybody just looks, and a lot of people just say, "Oh, hey, welcome back, boss. How you been?"
Hi, boss.
The business trip. And he just gives them very curt responses all the way to the door. Those two people who were guarding the door downstairs are the same people that were there last time, and they're very happy to see him. They're like, "Oh, boss, you're back! Oh, people are starting to say things." What things? You got into trouble, or maybe that new chief finally got you. But yeah, I knew it. I knew Renshak never goes down easy. Yeah. Sure, kid. And he opens the door to walk down, and casually mentions that you're with him.
We're on time this time.
Yeah.
We're probably not actually on time, but you know.
And so as you go down, the people who were downstairs are there, including but except for the cop. The cop isn't there anymore, obviously.
They haven't they moved at all? Fucking just stood there like fucking marionettes.
Yeah, at the table there is the human.
The human.
The four lizard people and the elf.
The human and the elf.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
that's actually their nicknames. Just I am.
And the human looks up and as you walk in and says, "Oh, Renpi, you're alive."
Oh, we did tell Renshak they didn't actually care about him, just what he knew.
Yeah,
I think Renshak.
Knows.
Yeah. Yeah. Renshak was smart.
Actually, O'Malley just goes, Renpi?
Yeah, Renshak sighs, says, "You got a hell of a mouth on you, Ortega." And
human has a name?
The human just kind of lights a cigarette and says, "Good to see you're back. I see you brought company with you." And he looks the three of you down. "I guess that means you found him?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here.
Well, whoop-de-fucking-who. Good job, I guess.
Yeah, now about payments.
Last I checked, you weren't the one we were talking business with. And then he looks to Ariana.
Oh. I remember what was up. No, because I had my hunger was up. I don't know why the viscera was on that. So my viscera is still on 0, but my hunger is gone.
In the middle of this, Ariana remembers why she wasn't that hungry.
Okay, so yeah, he looks up at you, Ariana, saying that.
Yeah, Ariana. Wait. So what's the room like? Is there like a table?
Yep, there is a table at the center, and then just some dartboards, just some fucking drawers.
Yeah. So Ariana, sort of slowly walks up and just like pulls out a chair and sort of sits at the table, leaning back, like feet propped up on it. Yep. We found him.
Right. Did we agree on a price? I honestly forget.
Oh, Renshack and us did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What's the... He looks at Renshack's. And what exactly is your reward, then?
Loads of money.
That's a fucking thing for like a... Did we agree on a price? I forget.
What we agreed on... Also, I thought we agreed on us getting a job.
Yeah.
Also, wait, I'll be right back.
I don't know. What's your life worth? What's your life worth, Renpy? What's your life worth, Renpy? He takes a drag on his cigarette. How do you quantify that? And the elf and the lizard people look visibly uncomfortable.
You know, can I roll discern realities?
Sure.
Yeah. Even though it's a bad stat that I'm bad at, let's hope. Wisdom. No, fuck me, no. Vigor's
You're
out
not
of the loop.
wise.
Vigor's
You're
out
not
of this
wise
loop
whatsoever.
Here we go.
Alright, so, Ariana, what do you say?
Does Ariana say something at this point?
He asked you what you agreed on.
We said what, 100
coin? And
Ortega's
being a piece of shit.
Yeah, 100 coin.
Yeah, 100 coin up front and a seat at the table.
A seat at the table?
You just better give her what she asks.
He looks at Renshack's. Fucking serious? And the elf just sighs, and the lizard people all kind of squirm. And Ortega sighs and says, "Whatever. You even know what a seat at the table entails?"
Ariana just sort of shrugs.
Of course you don't. Whatever. Why would people ever ask for things they know about? And he just kind of stretches. And Renshack sighs and says, "Ortega, it's your job to Ortega, leave it to you to catch them up to what this means. I'm gonna be in my office." "Yeah, you're the boss, boss." And Renshack just kind of retreats into his office, which is just sort of a room within the room. And Ortega...
Room within the room.
Yeah, and Ortega looks out.
It's a cubicle.
Yeah, basically. Ortega looks around and just kind of says, "So, all three of you at the table?"
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Vigor not. Actually, I'm going to say in this time, so Ariana went and sat down. Vigor has kind of stood behind her, like, standing guard, essentially.
O'Malley's definitely time to take a seat.
So first off, do all three of you have a seat here, or are you all, like, acting as one entity?
I'll take a seat.
Ariana, like, immediately, like, kicks O'Malley down. One entity. They work for me. Sorry, Vigor, but...
No, I'm alright.
That's no, Spiley. You're not taking this from me. I've worked hard for this. I've encountered a god.
I'm gonna use black magic on O'Malley.
He's on 1 HP.
I'm not gonna. Oh, I have to do damage. That's right. Never mind. Sorry. Apologies.
I counted.
Can Ariana just shoot him in the face with webbing? There's not really a move for that, but.
Sure.
Yeah.
I encountered a
this
god,
is purely
unlike
narrative.
you.
Yeah. Ariana just. Uh-oh.
And what happened to that apology and trying to treat her better, O'Malley? What's up with that?
Though this has gone from antagonistic banter to actually friendly banter, but it sounds exactly the same.
So, hey guys, want to hear something funny? Like from what IRL me is doing right now?
What?
Mm.
So, we, like, the coffee cups, you know, they have these, like, cardboard, you know, sleeves you put around them, because, you know, they're hot, and my little fingies get burned, right? So I took one of those off, and I sort of, like, I don't know, just mindlessly messing around with it, slipped it onto my wrist like a bracelet. The thing is, it has sort of, like, an angle to it. So it slipped on really easily, but it literally, like, doesn't slip off. And I've been, like, scraping my hand up pretty bad trying to force this thing off before I literally just now realized it's cardboard and I can break it off quite easily.
There you go.
Wait, I thought you weren't breaking it so that you could still put it back on the oh no, never mind the mold. Man, there's a bunch of problems with that coffee.
It's just cold in general, but...
Oh, there you go. So
I've been trying to figure that puzzle out for a while now.
Nice. So, so O'Malley, you get webbed in the face.
Oh no. Yeah, O'Malley just falls over.
Ortega just kind of sighs and wish we had a power dynamic that easy.
It's not the power dynamic. I'm not... Get this webbing off.
Alright, so yeah, Ortega leans forward and just says, alright, so you're stepping in. This operation brings in about 1,500 in profit every week.
How much did you say?
1,500 in profit every
Ariana
week.
webs O'Malley in the face again.
No, actually, O'Malley kind of faints hearing that number. That's more money that he's ever heard of.
Currently, it's divvied up so that Renshax gets 600. I get 300. No. Renshax gets 600. I get 400. And the remaining 500 was split between the elf there gets 300, and the remaining 200 got split between those four.
Well, suddenly our cut is going to be a lot less impressive. That wasn't in character, by the way.
So
wait, so that's 1,600. Wait, it was 1,500 or 1,600.
1,500
in profit.
1,500. So that's net, not gross.
That's net, yeah.
Okay.
That's the net profit that goes to the boardroom.
Yeah.
Renshax gets 600. Ortega gets 400. The elf gets 300, and the lizard people share the remaining 200.
Oh, yeah, O'Malley just mutters, of course the fucking human takes a big cut.
So now we gotta decide whose cut of the pie you're taking out of.
You know, Ariana, like, not necessarily saying anything at this point, does eye, you know, the closed door of Renshark's office.
Right.
He did steal our money.
The lizard people are very much look very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
O'Malley, you know, while they're talking, O'Malley kind of just want to whisper a thing to Vigor. Big face, I know. No, you know, he fainted a bit, but it's more comedic thing. He just kind of just comes over like, Big Fist, do I deserve this punishment?
You got a...
Wait, so how... Sorry, could I just get one last right? Or I assume you have it written down. Could you just, like, post so I can see the, like, breakdown?
Vigor just looks down at O'Malley. He doesn't actually even respond to that.
Oh, no. Well, this is better than nothing, I guess. I'll try and keep my trap shut. It won't work, will it? O'Malley starts sulking again.
Sure, lizard. So, I mean, let's face it. If this was like a tournament arc, we got to start with the lizards because they have the smallest cut and work our way up.
Oh, so what you're saying is we're gonna
how
kill all
about the wasn't there like another human, or was it just
that was a cop who was talking to them. He wasn't actually in on the operation.
How much of the money goes to bribing the cops?
Well, I mean, that's probably not covered under the profit in the 1500 that we're talking about.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's in expenditure.
So 40 out of...
We need to know the total income and the total expenditure, so, you know, you don't actually need to know that. You just...
No.
Yeah.
Don't.
It's okay.
So yeah, Ortega just kind of the elf sighs and just like just basically head desks.
So, what if we did?
I feel we should power move it. Just cut the lizard people loose. There's us free now.
Cut the elf loose.
Even better.
I feel like we should divide. So I feel like we should divide it up, you know, amongst and do sort of like a scaling thing. Maybe like.
Are you saying this in character?
Everyone loses 20 gold, and that goes to us, so everyone feels bad.
Well, no, because that, like, say maybe take like 30 out of Renshak, like.
So here's the thing.
I feel like we shouldn't take any from Renshak. So
yeah, Ortega continues. I say right now, not a single coin is coming out of Renshak's cut. And if I can help it, not out of mine either.
I feel like one of us meta game here, because I've already tried it, should try and discern realities on this situation so we can start figuring out where to argue from.
Yeah, actually, hey, O'Malley, this is actually something you're good at.
Okay, sure, I'm gonna discern this reality. I'm gonna use int.
Yeah, you can do that.
9.
What here is useful or valuable to us, O'Malley?
Yeah, what is useful or valuable to us?
The lizard people.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
So, yeah, Ortega just blows out a puff of smoke and just says, "You're in it for." To be perfectly candid, you just entered into a power struggle for the table scraps with those 5. And the elf just yells, and the elf just says, "Fuck off, Ortega."
Well, I guess we're killing it. Oh, I guess we're killing reptiles today. O'Malley just blurts out.
Oh my god.
The lizard people all tense up.
Just joking.
No, I'm not sure how much Vigor should speak, because Vigor's job here isn't to speak.
Ortega sighs and just says, "Be blunt."
Sorry. Just joking. Sure. Yeah. Sure.
They are on guard. One of them is gripping their hilt.
He does lean into Spider Lady. No, the lizards are the one that we should probably aim for first, by the way.
And Ariana sort of thinks about it. And then... Alright. How about 40 from the lizards, 40 from the elf, 20 from you?
No.
You're... Oh, excuse my...
I'm not even gonna roll for that.
No, Ortega is very much nothing from me.
Excuse my spider lady friend. Of course we can probably divide some things up from our dear lizard friends here. Or this elf boy.
The elf shoots you a glare. Like he's very much just he's just upset. He's not nervous. He's just upset.
He kind of leans into her. Now it's the power move. Just try. It's the elf and the lizards. We need to take money from them. Just ignore Renshak and stuff. We can take him later.
Alright, here's what we'll do. You're the newest recruits. We'll just go ahead and take 50 from We'll just go ahead and take 50 from Squad Green and 50 from and 50 from what's his name over there? I always forget.
It's Henry.
And the elf just says, "Fuck you, Ortega."
Well, such is life in the crime lane.
Ariana shrugs. Works for me as well as about anything, I suppose.
So you'll start off at 100 coin, at 100 coin a week, and if you wanna think about getting more, well then, earn it, I guess.
Vigor is just eyeing the lizard man who's got his hand on his hilt.
Yeah.
And he just actually does speak up and say, if you want to make your friend's cut bigger, I'd suggest actually drawing that blade on me.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ariana grins at that.
Is that a taunt?
You know what? Let's make it a taunt.
Roll charisma.
Does anyone want to back me up on this?
Yes, O'Malley will. Okay,
That's roll plus bonds. Because I've always failed taunts. It's always gone bad.
Also, remember, I have leadership, so I'm just gonna roll this. I have 2 bonds with you, so that's R2d6 plus 2, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So I get plus 2 on top of the result.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh!
And you face no consequences if I fuck it. Alright, let's do this. 11.
Hell yeah. So what do you choose?
It's tempting to... No, I'm gonna go all the way. The target will stop what they're doing and attack you.
Ooh. Yeah, that lizard person just, like, they've all been, like, squirming and sweating. This one just snaps under the pressure, leaps over the table with his sword out, and slashes at you.
Alright, I gotta defy danger first then.
Alright.
So, I am going to basically grab his sword, grab him by the wrist, sword arm, and try and, like, spin around and slam him into the wall behind me.
Alright, roll strength. Yeah, you slammed him into the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, Ariana, like, doesn't move a muscle from just sitting calmly, feet up at the table
and
as this happens, like, over
he's
her
just
head.
yelling, "Fuck you! Fuck you! We've worked our way up from the bottom to share table scraps, and you're just gonna come in here and take our cut?"
Yes, and I just grab him by the throat and just choke.
Ooh.
I'm gonna treat
Ariana gets up at that and just sort of, like, walks over to him and puts her, like, clawed hand sort of against his face. Kid, you don't know anything about the bottom.
Alright, roll strength vigor.
9. Okay, well, he's gonna get some on me, but I am going to pick, I'm going to pick, stunning and add strength for damage, because I'm choking this guy. Like,
yeah.
I'm just tightening the grip. Should I be going lethal on this metagame question to the party? Because
I don't think you should.
No, I just think, no, this is just established dominance.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
just
this is like in prison.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, you know, knocking him unconscious.
You're gonna get a tattoo for this now.
I don't have any money, so...
Yeah, he's coughing and sputtering, but he does, like, grab, your face, and, start to, he does grab your face and, like, try and start to push on it.
Okay, he's still conscious.
Yes.
Okay, then, as he's clawing, is he doing damage?
No.
Okay, well, then I headbutt him.
Alright.
Strong?
Roll strength?
Yeah. Oh no.
Ooh.
Ooh.
No. He's very slippery. He's a lizard guy. So, no, he sees you roll back for that, and he manages to escape your grip and, like, push down on you. Push you into the floor. And jump back up on the table. And, let's see, you take 2 damage.
Oh, I don't have armor anymore. Oh no. Ooh. Is there anything on... Oh, sorry.
At this point, Ortega just yells out, "Fucking stop! Oh my god!" And the lizard, like looks at him like.
Oh wait, while he's looking at him,
anger in his eyes.
While he's looking at him, I want to use strong tosser.
Okay, on what?
I'm throwing the popper from my inventory that's broken.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna ask, there's nothing on the floor, but this is time sensitive.
Right.
Vigor is being the smaller man right now.
Alright.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice cook.
Shit.
It's just damage. It's just you hit your target. I don't even care if this knocks him out. He just gets a gun thrown at the side of his head.
Go. Roll damage.
2 damage.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hits him in the face.
Yeah, no, it's better if it doesn't kill him.
Yeah.
I just
hits him in the
stop
face.
and then just gets smacked in the head by a gun.
And Ortega says, "What the fuck did I just say?"
I'd already thrown it by the time you'd said stop.
Can't make things stop in the air.
Apologies. Our
you shut up.
Here, our friend here, Big Fist, is a bit he just wanted to defend us.
Shut up.
Vigor just like walks over and just grabs the gun off the desk and stows it, and then just goes back to where he was standing before that broke out.
Yeah, and Ariana just sort of says, "Calm down, Vigor. Save it for an actual threat."
They all are like, they're all just kind of, the villagers just kind of talking to each other, and the elf just says, "Hey Ortega, how about you stop lumping me in with those motherfuckers and just take the full 100 out of them." Ortega like sighs and is like, "You know what? Yeah, little fucking stunt earned you a full halving pay cut. Congratulations. You were 50 coin above them before, and now you're on equal footing." And they all just kind of swear in their native tongue and storm upstairs.
För helvete, Klassian! Fy fan!
See, that's gonna be a problem now, which is fine, but I like the elf less.
I mean, is it because he's an elf, or he's a dude?
At least partially because he's an elf. I like lizards more than elves.
Well, I mean, the good part is those lizard elves might want to go after us, and if they do, then hey, we're getting another 100.
Yeah.
Even though it might be hard to swing with, oh yeah, no, they tried to come at us, and there's dynamics here that have to be considered.
Yeah.
Vigor says out loud.
Yeah, he does. He just rambled that before the table.
One of Vigor's weird moments where he has such weirdly.
This is why Vigor agreed that we're a 3-person, 1-entity deal, so that he doesn't actually have to do the gangland thinking.
O'Malley didn't agree to that.
Well, I think Vigor, out of the scenes, Vigor is, well, calling him the brains. I don't think anyone in this party is brains, but he's the key decision maker. But Ariana is just sort of the face. Ariana does the talking, but
he has the actual what do you call it? Since he
Vigor doesn't care. Vigor, the less Vigor has to think, the better it is.
Yeah.
But he will if he needs to.
So Ortega just sighs and says, "Fantastic. The cut arrives in 2 days. Be here to pick it up. If you, we theoretically we meet here every night. You don't have to show up, honestly." And he gets up and stretches, and just says, "If you want to actually do shit and get a bigger cut, talk to Renpy. I'm going home."
I like this guy. I like Ortega.
And yeah, he just exits.
This might be the first person from Terrebone I like.
Oh, meanwhile, O'Malley's like, "Oh my god, he's so cool."
Kakui.
Yeah. And the elf just kind of sighs. You're just in the room alone with him now.
Before Ortega actually walks out of the door. Forgetting something? We're still owed 100 up front.
Yeah. Davros, handle it. I'm going home. And he walks upstairs. And the elf just sighs again.
Vigor at this point does actually walk and sit across from Davros at the table.
Right.
I'm actually going to write out Davros.
Gotcha.
Because we'll all forget. And I probably spelled that wrong, but hey. It's also very close to Davos. But that's fine.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, Neo, is this Davos?
Shit. So Davros looks at you and just says, 100 coin each?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ariana just doesn't say anything at that point. That wasn't the agreement, but, like, she's not gonna say no. She conveniently wasn't listening when he said that.
He walks over and to like a cupboard, to like the what are the cabinets? That's what they're called. To look, he's about to pull a drawer out and says, "I should ask him first," and walks over to the Renchax's little office.
No need. Actually, O'Malley's goes, "There's no need for that. We're trustworthy. You know, you wouldn't want to bother.
O'Malley.
You wouldn't want to bother Renchax now,
charisma.
would you?" Yeah.
Ooh.
He looks at you. It says, "You're absolutely sure that's the terms you worked out with him, then? All right."
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Ariana has her AirPods in.
Oh no. She has her AirPods in. Oh.
You know, I will say Ariana did sort of stand. Ariana's not sitting at the table. She's sort of walking around the room looking at stuff as they're talking to each other.
Oh, same. Whatever, ain't my fucking problem. He walks over and pulls out 3 bags of coin, and tosses one to each of you.
Oh boy, I gotta remember 100 coin has weight.
Yeah,
Yep.
1 weight. Ariana has something in her inventory.
Wait, I got a question. Was the finely aged ancient whiskey that was used, wasn't it? That was all used.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ariana drank it.
Yeah,
Delete that
Ariana.
shit. I hadn't deleted it from my inventory yet. Alright, so Vigor actually asks, like, once he gives out the coin, does the elf leave or does he sit back where he was, or...
He sits back where he was. He looks very defeated.
Vigor just asks, so what do you do then?
Technically, I oversee the workforce.
How big is that workforce?
So you're human resources.
How big's the homeless population?
Yeah, okay. Vigor is impressed by that. Just like, there's a flash of surprise across his face. Every last one of them.
Most of them. In this district, anyway.
Neo, I'm gonna be honest. When you said that, I was expecting him to just... How many people are there? How many loaves of bread have you eaten in your life?
So, yeah. I think I'm also I think on the public front, I'm technically community outreach, he says, with air quotes.
Oh, the community outreach didn't lose anything today, then.
Certainly not. You can always count on the muscle to act impulsively.
Okay, so what does... So they're the muscle, then?
For all intents and purposes, yeah.
Okay, in Vigor's brain, he just goes, well, I've replaced them.
Well,
Like,
Big
they
Fish
have
seems
been
that you're the muscles
superseded.
now.
Oh,
Boway, this is...
okay,
Boway,
so...
you can call him Big Fish, Boway.
No, he can't.
Pointing at the... Yes, he can. That's your stage name.
Alright, I'll go... Wait, hang on. No, hang on.
He looks at you and says,
shut up!
I do actually recognize you, though. Now that I think about it. Oh yeah, one of my elf buddies was talking about you. Gave you a nickname.
I'll give you 50 coin if you can make that nickname disappear.
Really?
Yeah.
No, don't do it! That's 50 coins! That's a lot!
You got that much of a problem with being called Nutcuck?
Yeah.
You didn't strike me as... You didn't give me the immediate impression of someone who cares that much about what others think of him.
You want to be working with someone called Nutcock?
Good point.
Wow. That's like a good point. Damn.
Vanity cuck. I'll see what I can do.
I give him 50 coin.
Yeah, he
like coin cuck or something. No, like name cuck.
There you go. He pockets it and says, "So I guess I'm the one you have to ask questions to." Renshak sure ain't gonna answer any, and Tega doesn't like being bothered past Tega sure doesn't like being bothered past 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's my question. What does Ortega do? It doesn't seem like anyone likes him here, so he's got to be good at it.
Ortega handles talking to the people who matter.
Right.
He has connections in noble houses. The cops. He talks to them.
Oh, no wonder I didn't like this air of him.
Noble.
Said.
He come from noble stock, or just good at bullshitting?
He's never said, honestly.
Fair enough.
I put my wager on him being from some sort of noble house.
Right then. And yeah, Renshak's the boss then. That pretty much covers it.
Ostensibly. I don't know where you're gonna fit in.
We'll fit in, alright.
We'll figure something out. I mean, you already said the lizard people are muscle, and honestly, they're not much muscle.
Yeah, Big Fist is better muscle. Look at them. Just look at these pecs and triceps.
Well, if you're aiming for their position, try to be a little less subtle than just outright murdering them.
I won't outright murder them.
You know, Ariana, but so this isn't in character, but metagame. They do have a different niche. There are more of them, clearly.
Yeah, there are more of them, and probably being a quad of lizard people are probably a lot more intimidating than just Vigor.
They're probably doing a West Side Story.
But we'd probably be a lot better at dealing with a specific person, but not really,
We can coexist, though whether they'll want to coexist with us, that's another difficulty.
Honestly, okay, here's some metagame shit. I think we'll hear once we leave, but probably talk about this in character, actually.
Yeah.
Because Ariana has an idea.
Well, Vigor just went and asked a bunch of questions and then just...
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, I look forward to working with you then.
Ariana sort of is counting the coin. Anyway, so once we leave, Ariana, thinking, well, those lizards are probably pissed at us. What I was thinking, might be if they come at us, might be able to convince them to, team up to go after the elf guy. He has a somewhat stronger position, and
wow.
Once we take care of him, would probably be easier for us to,
Is this is when we've all left and we're kind of heading to an inn or something? Yeah.
Vigor we're heading to the chief.
Oh yeah.
Because even if we don't have a body, we did still we need to at least try and get paid for that.
Yeah. Vigor hums at that and just kind of goes, I can see what you're getting at, but that's a way more complex plan. A lot more can go wrong. For now, I think
they don't seem like this sort of thing too. Also, Smiley, what did elves even do to you? He was such a nice guy down there. Oh wait,
I think honestly, it's just he's not much of a threat to us, but I could be wrong about that. I say let's.
Why am I asking? I know.
I say let's just give it a bit, see how things shake out, see where we fall into place, and then we can start moving.
Yeah. So, wow, I was gonna say, Ariana was about to, hey, so now that we actually have a chance to, talk, sorry for kind of springing this on you, but I don't know, Vigor is seeming enthusiastic about it now.
Well, yeah, now Vigor did kind of put together, actually, wait, more money long term, and we just shot right to the top of something. Well, to the bottom of the top of something, but,
Yeah.
Hey, we're better off than we used to be.
Yeah, but Vigor does say that was a smart plan, but a little bit more heads up next time. Or did you just think of that the exact moment we had him there?
I mean, I don't know, pretty much. I sort of had it in the back of my head as maybe a back. No, I don't know. It's just once things went the way they did with, fucking Wetwood, I figured that was really our shot. That was our plan. That was how we were gonna get the information out of him for the money. Without that, I wasn't optimistic we were gonna get any money. Definitely not as much as we could have. This seemed like the only way to,
what you're saying is,
it was a better plan.
So, Spider Lady, you just winged it.
I mean, pretty much.
Eh.
Alright, well, now we have to go and tell the chief that serial killer is, well...
Kaboom.
Gone.
Yeah. He's not going to be bothering anyone, so...
I really hope a dragon doesn't come and take our empire from us.
Yeah, that's the other thing Ariana brings up. So I mostly said this, even though this is potentially long-term cash, like... Don't get too attached to any of this, because figure there's always a chance, a fuck-off big dragon is gonna come and
tell us to kill everyone in that room.
Yeah, so, don't get too attached to any of this.
I mean, I'm not that afraid of him anymore. I encountered a god.
Damn, though, that was ballsy, though, with the money. Shit, I wouldn't have tried that. Well, sincerely well done, though.
I have no idea.
That doesn't come to bite us in the ass.
Yeah.
If it does, we can try and shift the blame onto the elf.
For not doing his due diligence. Then we all get blamed.
I'm surprised that
in the meantime,
we
should talk to the chief, and after that, I need a spa. I need a spa day.
So, Spider Lady, since you're getting back money now, isn't this basically your debt, my debt to you repaid?
No, not yet. We'll see.
At least I tried. At least I tried.
So yeah, let's go see the chief.
Let's
Chief of police?
The chief.
The District 1 police station. Yep.
Maybe we shouldn't reveal that we work for a known criminal now.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
There's an officer there who recognizes you. Oh, hey, you're back. Chief told me to tell her if you were back in town. Did you take care of a problem?
Yeah. Took care of it.
Alright. Yeah, go upstairs, doctor. She's in her office.
Awesome.
So, and yeah, she's waiting in her office.
I've got a question actually about leveling up. I'm sorry, I was checking it now. If it says replaces, can I just take it, or because it's different from required?
I never thought of that.
Because there are things that say in italics requires barehanded attack, but then the one bring it on again says it replaces bring it on, and I have no idea if that's just you need it and it supplants it, or it's just a move you can leap to, because I don't know.
I'd say you could leap to it.
Okay.
Alright, so, Chief's there. Eyes you expectantly as you walk in. You're back.
Yep.
Yeah, well, good news and bad news. The good news is that, your serial killer problem guy, not a problem anymore. Bad news, you wanted him alive. That ended up not panning out, and Ariana sort of eyes Vigor at that.
I see.
Yeah.
Well,
unfortunately, he ended up really not surviving, and there's not really anything left of him.
You mean you don't have a body?
No, not that we can show you, at least.
No proof whatsoever that he's dead?
I mean, there's not gonna be... Have there been any more killings in the past few days?
He operated on he didn't really have a schedule.
Still, we can guarantee he's not gonna be killing anyone else.
That's gonna have to be a wait and see thing. I can't just pay you because you said you killed someone.
Yeah, I kind of was afraid of that. Oh, we also know where his hideout was, and it's not like we cleaned it up or anything. If you want, you could send people to, take a look.
I'll plant-date it.
That's fair. Oh, the whole thing?
Yes.
Like all of it? Never mind.
All of
then.
it.
Okay,
yeah.
I misunderstood how that scene happened.
No.
Okay.